D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerd? Before I get started, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is going to do their annual bot purge and old account cleanse, and there usually is a little bit of collateral damage. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. Sorry about that little mess in the background. I'm working on something. Anyways, House of the Dragon, HBO's up-and-coming Game of Thrones prequel, has officially cast Matt Smith, Olivia Cooke, and Emma D'Arcy. I hope I'm saying her name right. The prequel was announced in October 2019, several months after Thrones aired its controversial series finale. Now, the series will take place roughly 300 years before the start of Game of Thrones and will revolve around House of Targaryen in the days before their downfall. Now, Miguel Sapochnik, I'm just going to say that because I don't know if I'm saying his name right, who directed beloved Thrones episodes like Hard Home and Battle of the Bastards, will serve as showrunner along with Ryan Condal. Now, while there had been some hints about casting earlier in the year, the first official cast announcements came in October 2020, when it was revealed that Patty Cassidy, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Well, anyways, will be portraying King Viserys Targaryen. Viserys is set to be one of the leads of House Targaryen and is said to be generally kind-hearted and good-natured. It was also announced that show was actively casting for Daemon Targaryen, younger brother to King Viserys, and the subject of novella, The Rogue Prince. Which is all right. It's all right. That's the thing about Game of Thrones, those books, like some of the novellas and like the other books like some of them are really good, and then some of them are just, they're like history books, and if you're not like a huge history fan, you're gonna get bored real quick. So, now via the official Game of Thrones Twitter account, House of the Dragon has officially cast Matt Smith from Doctor Who and The Crown, Olivia Cooke from Ready Player One, and Emma D'Arcy from Truth Seekers. Now, I don't know who Emma D'Arcy is, not because I've never seen Truth Seekers, but, you know. Anyways, so Smith will play Prince Daemon Targaryen, Cooke will play Alicent Hightower, and the daughter of Otto Hightower, who is current hand of the king, and D'Arcy will play Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen, King Viserys' firstborn daughter. Now, they did release the full description of the characters, and I am pulling those up right now. So for Olivia Cooke's Alicent Hightower, she's the daughter of Otto Hightower, the Hand of the King, and the most commonly woman in the Seven Kingdoms. She was raised in the Red Keep, close to the king and his innermost circle. She possesses both courtly grace and keen political acumen. Then we have Emma D'Arcy as Princess Rhaenyra. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Anyways, Targaryen, the king's firstborn child. She is of pure Valyrian blood, and she is a dragon rider. Many would say that Rhaenyra was born with everything, but she was not born a man. Ooh. And everything. So then we have Matt Smith's Prince Daemon Targaryen, the younger brother of King Viserys and heir to the throne. Daemon is a peerless warrior and a dragon rider who possesses the true blood of the dragon. It is said that whenever the Targaryen is born, the gods toss a coin in the air. So that should be fun. I mean, I'm definitely going to be checking out this show. But yeah, so anyway, so given the details of the casting and the specific characters that will play key roles in the series, the overall trajectory of the series becomes a little clearer. We know that the core of the story will revolve around Viserys and his attempt to rule Westeros after the death of King Jaehaerys Targaryen. Even though Viserys is a good man, as Game of Thrones has proven time and time again, being good is not always enough to be a successful leader. And that's so true. Look at the Starks. I mean, I never liked the Starks. Oh, we'll get into that in a minute. Anyways, House of the Dragon is set to be released in 2022. Woo! And despite the fact that few concrete details are known about its story, there is enough ancillary A Song of Ice and Fire material to get a pretty good idea of where the show is headed. Based on George R.R. Martin's novella, The Prince and the Queen, we know that Viserys' rule sows the seeds for a Targaryen civil war, and presumably the show will actually explore what happened during this time. That led to the destructive conflict, the casting of Smith, Cooke, and D'Arcy as those specific characters, who all play key roles in The Prince and the Queen. Now, hints at House of the Dragon exploring the beginnings of the conflict within the Targaryen family. Now, I think this all sounds exciting, and it's being, also helmed by George R.R. Martin is playing a huge role in this, which I'm happy about, because I think that was the problem with the Game of Thrones after season 5. And back to, I never liked the Starks. I don't like people that, in Game of Thrones, they say it. In the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. And the Starks did a lot of dying, in my opinion. And that last season was just, I did reviews. You can go check them all out up here, or up here. I did reviews for that last season. It was just a big mess. I'll tell you that. It was just a big mess. It's very clear that Dan and Dave didn't know what they were doing. Anyways. But this show sounds pretty good. I mean, everybody loves those dragons, and the Targaryens, they're my favorite house. So I can't wait to see this show, and I like Matt Smith, and I like, Olivia Cooke. She did all right in Ready Player One. I don't know the D'Arcy girl, but hopefully she does well. Tell me, what do you guys think about this? Tell me, how do you feel about this casting, these 3 casting choices in Game of Thrones prequel, House of the Dragon on HBO? I mean, are you happy for this? Are you happy with the choices that they picked? Like I said, do you know who all these are? Like Emma D'Arcy, I don't know who she is, and I don't think I've seen her in anything. But are you happy with her being cast in the role that she was cast in? Same thing with Matt Smith. Are you happy he was cast? I like Matt Smith so far. He's done pretty good work. Yeah, you can go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys. You guys have a good week. Bye.